I'm gonna buy a freaking house. I don't care what it looks like, if it's a box. I don't even care. It's a house that I own.
It's going to be my year. I am going to get monetized on YouTube. I'm going to buy a house. I'm going to get a new car.
Your girl is saving $20,000 to buy a house this year.
I plan to save up $20,000 this year in order for me to, like, you know, buy a house.
Title, I want to own a home this year, eventually.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is The Lifestyle Mom, and I'm here. It's a little different of a setting, but make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I will get to why I am out here. For the last, a couple months, I've been telling you guys I have a huge surprise. Well, I definitely do have a huge surprise. I bought a house, by the way. Ta-da! This is my house. What do you guys think of my home? It took me like 6 months to do this, but I've been keeping the biggest secret. I've been wanting to tell you guys so long, but I couldn't. I had to keep you guys a surprise, but I bought a house.
So now that I'm back at the apartment, I can kind of explain to you guys this whole process. But we bought a home. We bought a home on the 7th of November. We finally closed on it. We have been doing this process since about July. But even before that, in February, we took the homebuyer education class, and it gives you a certificate to help you with $10,000 with a down payment on your first home. So we took that. The lighting is horrible. So we got the certificate for that, and then in July we thought that our credit and our financial stability was in the position where we wanted to see where our predetermination was. So we got our predetermination the first week of July when we were camping, and that showed us like how much we could afford, and it was a lot more than what I expected it to be. But with the certificate, we had a price limit on like the home, because, you know, they have requirements that you need to do to get that down payment assistance through the state. We met in the middle, and the purchase price was $225. That was the highest that you could go to. And we started looking at houses between July and August. We looked at like 12 to 15 houses. I think the house that we looked at was our 14th or 15th house. So yeah, we looked at about 15 houses. They were all not it, clearly, because we never got it. A couple days after Carter's birthday, Matt was at work, and he sent me the link to this house, and he goes, "Oh my gosh, we have to look at this house." It had just posted online like a couple hours prior to him sending it to me. He goes, "Send this to our realtor," and he goes, "I want to put an offer on it." And I was like, what? This is like a little bit of crazy. But at this point, like, this was our 15th house that we had looked at, so we were ready. Texted my realtor, and I was like, "Listen, my boyfriend really wants to go look at this house, but he's at work," and it was right before the holiday weekend, Labor Day. I was trying to scurry around to try to get a schedule set in place so I could look at this house as soon as possible. I wanted to be the first one to look at this house. I texted my realtor. I was like, "Listen, is there any way that you can get us in here to look at this house before you leave for vacation?" Because she was on her way to go to vacation, and she goes, "Yeah, like, no problem." I think she was already on vacation, and she came back to show us the house. I sent it to her, and she was like, "Yeah, let's like head out there right now. I can meet you out there." She lives a little bit out closer to where the house was, so she was like, "I can beat you out there, you know." And I texted Matt and was like, "Okay, I'm going out there. I'm gonna bring my mom's boyfriend with me so he can come out there and look at the house with me while you're at work. I'll FaceTime you, da da da." We ran out to that house. I looked at it, And Matt was like, yes, we want it. It was so beautiful. We loved it. We didn't find too many major things that were wrong with it. So we put our offer in. And a couple days later, our realtor said that they did not accept our offer. They actually went with somebody else's offer. So that kind of sucked. I'm pretty sure I cried for like a week after that. And we started looking at other houses. We looked at one more house after that. It was in like closer to our town that I live in now. And it was just, I think it was like 100 and something years old. And it was just a lot older. And it was big. There was a lot of things that were wrong with it. I mean, I was just so bummed at that point because they had declined our offer on the first house that we felt comfortable enough to put an offer in. But we ended up just kind of like waiting it out and trying to see if we can find another house. Well, my realtor one morning texted me and she goes, good morning. The other buyers, like their offer fell through. So the owners have accepted your offer. And when I read that text message, I'm telling you, I cried. I like got down. I screamed. I'm pretty sure I screamed. I was at my best friend's house, screamed. And I was like, oh my gosh, you will never believe what just happened. So I called Matt. I was crying. I was like, they accepted our offer. Did you see the text message? Because we were all in one group text. So after that, my dreams finally had come true. And we still had to wait for things to like finally go through. So once they accepted our offer, it was September. It took us October, 2 months to close. So man, I was still like on my tippy toes because I got to be out here December 31st. So we closed November 7th. We were like right on time. But yeah, like there's like kind of like a fast version of what kind of happened for the last 6 months was we started our home buying process in July and we didn't even get our pre-approval until August, right before our offer. And then we put the offer in on our house like right after we got our pre-approval. At the end of August. It was August 28th, I think we put our offer in. And then September 7th, they accepted our offer after they declined our first offer. So we ended up putting a higher offer in. We ended up going there and putting a higher one in. It was weird how it worked out. But anyway, the lady got her money. We ended up not actually going through with the down payment assistance either because, you know, one of our credits weren't up to par. It wasn't mine. But, which is okay. So we ended up just working it out. Now that we're moved in, right? We're not moved in. Now that we bought the house, I went in there and started painting. So the only other room that I need to paint is the living room. I will show you guys. I'll do like a little house reveal after I have all the rooms painted because it looks a lot better once the rooms are painted and there's still nothing in it. It'll still look a lot better than what it did because they were just all white. It was just a plain house. But I have a living room and then I'll do a little house reveal and kind of show you guys what the inside of the house looks like. I have a really nice basement. I have a nice little bar area, like a little sports. I'm gonna do a sports bar because, you know, neither of us drink. Actually, Matt just hit his 1 year sobriety on the 15th, so yeah, that's pretty cool. So we're gonna make like a little like sports area because we're a huge sports fan, and there's like a sink down there. I'll probably have like a mini fridge for like pops and waters, and it'll just be a little hangout area. Beautiful, beautiful house, really nice, and it's big for our first time home, so I cannot wait to show you guys what our home looks like. But yeah, that's my house. That's my home. Thank you so much for all your guys's like wishes, all your guys's like support, and thank you for guys for subscribing and liking my channel. My channel has grown so much just in the last like few months, and I'm so excited. My videos have gotten so many more views than what they normally have. I'm getting monetized this year. I've hit 2 out of 3 major goals that I wanted to hit on my vision board. If you guys seen on there, I wanted to buy a house, I wanted to get a car, and I wanted to get monetized on YouTube. I bought a new car in the beginning of the year. I just bought a new house. Now I just need to get monetized on YouTube. I don't think that's going to happen in the next month, but that's okay. We'll work again this year, 2025. It's going to be our year for YouTube. So yeah, keep subscribing, keep liking, keep sharing, and I will see you guys in my next vlog when I show you guys the house. Bye.